darkness. Welcome to Mentor Mornings, my friends. Enough. Enough. The past can haunt us. The mistakes that we made in the past often ripple forward through time and affect us right now in the present. And it's at these moments where we may begin to question, are we enough? Are we enough? Harry Truman said, I come to the office each morning and stay for long hours doing what has to be done to the best of my ability. And when you've done the best that you can't do any better. So when I go to sleep, I turn everything over to the Lord and I forget about it. Guys, welcome to Mentor Mornings. If you appreciate this video, please hit the thumbs up button, share if you feel it's worthwhile, and subscribe if you are not already. So there are going to be moments inside of your life, inside of our lives, inside of my life, when we know that we're not doing the best that we can, that we're not operating at that level that we should be operating at. And maybe that defines where you're at right now. Or perhaps you are in beast mode right now and you are knocking it out of the park. What matters is that during those times of difficulty, those times where we feel like maybe we're not doing enough or we are not enough, it's how we treat ourselves. When I was a kid, my dad used to tell me to be nicer to Nate. Be nicer to Nate. One of the tools that he gave me is to treat myself like I was my own parent. How would you Nate, how would you talk to yourself if you were your own parent? You know, like some of the things that we say to ourselves, would we allow somebody to say that to our children? Buddha says, it's a man's own mind, not his enemy or foe, that lures him to evil ways. If we suppress who we are, if we suppress that divinity, that spark, that thing inside of us that drives us to do amazing things, if we suppress that, is that not evil? That's the suppression of good. We will always be our greatest enemy. Always. That's why if our lives were a landscape, if our lives were a landscape like this one right out here in front of me, if our lives were like that landscape, our minds would be the rain. Our minds would represent the environment. And so we have the power to keep the sunshine. We have the power to bring in the rain. We have the power with our minds to affect the temperature, to keep it within reason for bountiful crops. If our lives were that landscape, our minds would affect the environment. And so we also have the ability with a lax mind to create a barren landscape. That's why Stoic philosophy has 4 virtues. The Stoics had 4 virtues that carried them forward in life and guided their actions so that they knew that they were staying on this path that was of value. The first one was wisdom. Wisdom. Making decisions based upon learning from past experience and the experience of others, making positive movements using wisdom. The second one was courage. That means not letting fear stand in the way of our decisions. The third one was temperance. That means not being pulled in directions by desire or lust or passion, but instead by using temperance, logical judgment. And the last one was justice. That means making decisions and moving forward with thinking about other people, the value of our impact for other people, not just ourselves, justice. Albert Schweitzer says a man does not have to be an angel to be a saint. We don't have to be perfect in order to create positive change. We don't have to be this paragon of virtue. We just have to have that intention. And so you will only ever be enough if you first allow it for yourself. Somebody could come in with a sword and knight you, or dub you sir or madam, most enough ever. But first, we have to say inside of ourselves, I am enough, and believe it. You will only ever be enough if you allow it to be true for yourself. So let the rain fall and let the sun prevail and rise unconquered. If you appreciate this video, please hit the thumbs up button, share if you feel it was worthwhile, and subscribe if you are not already, guys. And be sure to join the Mentor Mornings mailing list so that you can get these inside of your inbox every single day, 6 days a week, because I take Sundays off. I got a family too, guys. Anyway, I love you. Have an epic day, and I will see you tomorrow on Mentor Mornings, my friends.